I'm the king of the world!
Dad, come down from there!
That's what I'm gonna do.
Dad, off your skateboard, you'll break your neck!
Wimp.
I can't look! Go, go, go! Don't tell me you're still reading that stupid World War II stuff.
It's not stupid World War II stuff, it's fascinating.
You know something, Brainbox? You are pathetic, sucking up to the new history teacher like that.
I'm not sucking up to her. Miss Blett is cool. She's really clever. Her clothes are terrific. We all think she's great.
Get a life! You're not supposed to think your teachers are great. You're supposed to put up with them, ignore them, and make fun of them behind their backs.
Well, that's what you think.
You know what I think? I think you're never going to get this stuff ready in time for school, and since it's already 8:30...
8:30? It can't be.
It's up to you, Brainbox. You can either be late or unprepared. Woo! That's right, shoot the messenger.
Mrs. Russell? Mrs. Russell! Did you say something, dear? Piano. Piano means softly. Piano? Yes, isn't it marvellous?
Bye, Mum.
Bye. See, Mum.
Okay, Simon. Yes, I've got my ticket.
I've got my calculator.
All right, have a nice day.
And you.
Who is it? It's great Aunt Muriel.
Are you sure?
I know that face anywhere. It comes to me in my nightmares.
Better open it.
You open it.
Simon, she's not simply going to go away.
Stop. Sorry. Mr. Russell! So, could you just stop for a moment? Thank you.
Who is it? It's great Aunt Muriel.
No! Annual visit, I completely forgot. Oh, what with everything crazy that's been going on around here?
Mum, don't you think somebody should open the door?
Can't one of you two open it?
Mum!
All right, now listen, I want you to be on your very best behaviour. Receptive, polite.
But, Mum, Muriel is a dragon.
Actually, Muriel, how lovely to see you. Sorry we didn't hear the doorbell. I've been giving a music lesson.
Is that what you call it?
Simon, Kate, say hello to your great Aunt Muriel.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Hang on, you two. Aunt Muriel, would you like to make yourself comfortable in the living room?
Thank you.
Right. The moment you get home from school, I want you to move all your stuff into Simon's room.
What? But, Mum, that's so unfair. Why do I have to be the one that always gives up her room?
Because Simon's room is not suitable for an elderly lady. It's messy and it's disgusting, and all those posters of gyrating women that upset her delicate nerves.
I don't suppose a weary traveller could be given a cup of tea.
Yes, I'll be with you in a second, Aunt Muriel.
Why does Kate have to share my room? Why can't she sleep downstairs?
Because the sofa bed is broken and I don't want any more mess in the living room than there already is.
But Kate snores.
A person could have a fit in here and there would be nobody to revive her.
Yes, be with you in a second, Aunt Muriel. Right, now I need you both to be on your very best behaviour, both of you, otherwise no pocket money.
But, Mum...
You heard what I said, Kate. And I want you straight home from school.
See you next week, Mrs. Russell. Bye, dear.
Tea.
One can see that you don't devote any time to housekeeping.
Well, the children are very time-consuming, and what with my music lessons and Jeff being such a busy doctor...
Disorganised people are always full of excuses.
Well, we can't all be as wonderfully organised as you are, Aunt Muriel.
You forgot to warm the pot.
Sorry?
The tea. It's tasteless.
Surely not.
Are you suggesting I don't know a mediocre cup of tea when I encounter one?
Will you excuse me for a moment, Aunt Muriel?
Well, really.
This will make you feel much better.
What?
And here much better. Just try to relax, please.
What?
Hello?
Jeff,
Sarah, I'm with a patient.
Aunt Muriel's here.
Aunt Muriel? You were supposed to cancel her.
I know, but I forgot.
Can't she stay at a hotel?
Oh, Jeff, we can't do that. You know how sensitive she is about being liked.
Sensitive? She's about as sensitive as a Royal Marine.
What?
Jeff, we have to be nice to her. You know how fond we were of dear Uncle Hugo.
Dear Uncle Hugo is dead, driven to an early grave by dear Aunt Muriel.
Listen, I just thought I'd better warn you, so I'll see you at 6 o'clock.
6?
Jeff, you promised you'd be back at 6 o'clock.
Did I?
Yes. You know how demanding she is.
And that's why I've just remembered I've got an emergency evening surgery.
Jeff!
Okay. See you at 6. Great. What have I done to deserve this?
What?
Okay, everybody, mobile phones off, pages off. Thank you. Now pass your homework assignments up to the front, please. Okay, I'm going to say something which may surprise you. You are all working too hard. Now, hard work is good, but you're all working too hard in the wrong way. Hands up those of you that went to the library and consulted encyclopedias about the Second World War. Okay. Now, hands up those of you that used the internet. Right. Now, hands up those of you who did something original and imaginative and unexpected. It's not your fault. I didn't ask you for anything original and imaginative. But if you're going to be real historians, you have to go beyond books. Yes.
But all our other teachers say we should read books.
Yes, I know, but I'm asking you to find an original, authentic source. A document, a photograph, an object, a personal story. Something that can make the war come alive for your classmates and for you. Yes?
You mean a bit like a U-boat, miss?
Ha ha, yes, by all means, if you can find a U-boat, bring it in and I'll give you a gold star. Now come on, we'd better cover all the essential points of the national curriculum so you can all grow up, pass your exams and live happily ever after.
Your presence is requested at the dinner table.
Okay, might as well. I'm not getting anywhere with this research.
Yeah. Listen, speaking of research, you know tonight at the dinner table,
Yeah.
maybe we should try gestures.
Gestures.
Like, you know, the way you wrinkle your nose.
I do not wrinkle my nose.
You do sometimes.
It's always scratching your head.
Well, you always wave your hands when you get excited.
I do not wave my hands.
Look, we don't know what the hypnotist did, okay? Maybe our ordinary gestures are the triggers that turn Mum and Dad into big kids.
It's worth a try. I mean, wouldn't it be terrific if we finally discovered the solution to our mystery?
I mean, that way we could stop it happening by simply controlling our gestures.
Make it happen whenever we liked?
Exactly, come on, it'd be cool to watch Mum and Dad rip it out of Aunt Muriel.
Yeah.
More chicken, Aunt Muriel?
No, thank you. Sauce was revolting.
I'm so sorry, Aunt Muriel. Tomato and red pepper, I thought it was your favourite.
Not when it's cooked to the consistency of soggy blotting paper, thank you.
I, thought it was delicious, Mum.
So did I.
Oh, thank you.
How old are these children?
Simon's 13 now.
And Kate's 11, aren't you, Kate?
They look remarkably knowing for their age.
Knowing, Aunt Muriel?
Shifty. One never knows what they're thinking.
Well, I don't think either Kate or Simon would ever claim to be angels.
But basically they're well-intentioned. Aren't you, Simon?
You've got nits again, have you?
No, I haven't.
Kate, why don't you tell Aunt Muriel what you did at school today?
Well, we are...
What's she saying? Don't mumble, child.
Well, first of all, we are...
Kate,
we sort of did
Kate,
a history
calm
lesson,
down.
learning about...
Oh, haven't you taught these children to sit still when they're at the table?
She's a terribly expressive child.
And she suffers from allergies.
Younger generation. Look at them. What do you really know about what they get up to when you're not around? Who are their friends? I can imagine the wayward characters they choose to mingle with.
Night. What business is it of yours?
I beg your pardon.
No, Jeffrey's right. Like, you're just coming here and you're really rude about everything.
Yeah, including Sarah's chicken, which is like really scrumptious.
Respect, Jeffrey.
Well, I'm glad you think so.
Mum,
Yo, Kate, my man.
can we have dessert now?
You haven't finished your vegetables.
Vegetables! Yuck! You know I don't eat vegetables.
That's a nice thing to say in front of the children.
Oh, nag. Kate, put a sock in it. Muriel.
Put a sock in it?
Yeah, like, chill out a bit, man.
Jeffrey, what is the matter with you?
I'm bored!
I am bored out of my tree.
Bored out of my skull.
Actually, I'm bored out of my skeleton.
Fascist.
Right, Kate, Simon, it's time for a raid.
Yeah, great idea.
Thanks, Mum.
Not tonight, but you go ahead.
Or maybe our Muriel would like to join you.
Yeah, great idea. Come on, Muriel, get it on.
I'd be grateful if you turn off that cacophony. You understand me perfectly.
You know what, Muriel? I could swallow 10 dictionaries and I still wouldn't understand you.
That is if we ever actually wanted to understand you, Muriel.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, you are like so not sorry.
No, you don't care what people think of you.
Yeah, all Muriel cares about is Muriel.
Muriel.
Really? I don't have to sit here and put up with this.
Put up with what, Aunt Muriel?
Would you care for a dessert, Aunt Muriel?
I thought you were too bored to serve dessert.
Bored?
Well, I happen to be equally bored with your boorish behaviour. I shall bid you all a relieved good night.
Good night,
Good night, Aunt Muriel. Sleep well. Okay, son, is Aunt Muriel all right?
She's fine, Dad. Your father and I, how bad were we?
Well, we thought you were very witty, Mum.
Yeah, it went a lot better than Kate and I expected. I mean, no plates broken or anything.
So, we didn't do anything to offend Aunt Muriel?
No, and Aunt Muriel is easily offended, Dad.
So what did we do? We did what any red-blooded teenager would do when faced with a 3-course meal and a horrible aunt.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, don't worry, Aunt Muriel has just gone to bed early.
Why? Well, she's had a long day of travelling. Well, that is true.
So basically everything's okay?
Everything was absolutely fine, Dad. Can we have dessert now?
No, not till you finish your vegetables. No, I'm not having your smelly old hamster all over my desk.
Yeah, well, I don't want your smelly socks stinking my bed.
You didn't have to bring your entire library in here, swathead.
I need to find something original to say about the Second World War.
Well, you're not going to find it in here, are you?
Simon,
Good night, Kate.
I need to find an idea.
Tough. I need to be fit and rested for the football tomorrow.
Battle of Britain, Dunkirk, the French resistance. I wonder what that was.
Kate, you can work on your stupid essay in the morning.
It's not an essay. I have to come up with something surprising. A photograph, an object. It can be anything.
Is that what you do with Miss Blair?
Miss Blair said we shouldn't just copy things out of books.
Oh, Kate, teachers always say that.
Yeah, well, you don't understand. Miss Blair wants to turn us into time detectives.
Lucky old you.
Oh, turn on the lights, Simon. I need 5 minutes.
I need some cranberry juice.
An inspired idea and some corn chips.
I'll be right back.
Wish you too, sweetie pie. Now, if you must know, I'm having a perfectly ghastly time. Oh, it isn't the children. It's their parents. I used to think they were charming, but their behaviour this evening has forced me to revise my opinion. I think I might leave it to the Cats Protection League. 90,000. Yes, 90,000. They're bound to put it to good use. Rash? I'd never do anything rash. Very well. I'll sleep on it. I might change my mind tomorrow. Bye-bye.
90,000? Are you positive Aunt Muriel said 90,000?
Shh! Yes, she said Mum and Dad were absolutely ghastly and that she was thinking of changing her will to leave £90,000 to the Cats Protection League.
Well, Mum and Dad were a bit over the top at dinner.
Over the top? Every second word was an insult, Kate.
Well, I think she deserves it. She's always rude to everyone else.
We've got to make sure Mum and Dad just behave themselves at breakfast.
Well, I don't think it's right to be nice to some horrid old lady just because she's rich.
Yeah, but Mum and Dad are always telling us to be nice to house guests.
Yeah, well, that's to make them feel at home, not that they'll give us all their money when they die.
£90,000. I could buy a motorcycle. And a stereo and a
And that's
surfboard.
on the assumption that we can restrain Mum and Dad from going over the top again.
I'm setting the alarm for 6 a.m.
6 a.m?
We've got to be down for breakfast before anyone else.
What about my history assignment?
Young lady. Surely it's past your bedtime.
Oh, Muriel, you scared me.
I assume your wayward parents allow you to stay up past midnight in front of this infernal contraption.
Yes, I mean, no, I shouldn't be here, but I've got homework to do.
Homework that no doubt should have been finished hours ago.
Yeah, but this is different. I've got to find something original.
Something original?
Aunt Muriel, have you heard of the French Resistance?
It strikes a dim gong in my memory.
Sorry?
Of course I've heard of the French Resistance. If I put my mind to it, I could probably remember the French Revolution. France was occupied by Germany during the war, and the French people, with the aid of special agents from Britain, did their best to make life difficult for the enemy.
I'm trying to find a photograph that sort of sums all this up.
Good heavens. You've certainly found a lot of material about the war.
Yeah, but that's the thing about the internet. There's tons of material. But what do you choose?
Well, obviously, you need to narrow your search to one particular person.
If that person was incredibly special, yes.
In that case, you ought to think about a young girl on a bicycle.
A young girl on a bicycle.
A young girl on a bicycle in a French country village would be the last person you'd suspect of carrying documents vital for the French resistance.
So you mean the girl's a spy?
A special agent. The British government sent hundreds of young people into France during the war. Of course, they were well trained.
But what about the young girl on the bicycle?
If the Germans stopped her on the road, she would show them her identity papers, which, of course, were fake. Then she'd flirt with them.
But how do you know all this, Aunt Muriel?
I wasn't always as old as I am now, you know. And I used to be a very keen cyclist.
Toast, Aunt Muriel. Coffee, grapefruit, marmalade. The marmalade is a Royal Windsor organic, Aunt Muriel. Mother was saying only the other day we must get some more of that delicious marmalade for Aunt Muriel.
The marmalade is acceptable.
I'm so glad you like it. Ah. Good morning, Mother. Good morning, Father.
Simon, what on earth are you doing up at this hour?
I had a feeling Aunt Muriel was an early riser. I wanted to make sure she had a good breakfast.
Simon, what are you playing at?
Nothing. There's nothing like a hearty breakfast to start the day off right.
Quite so.
Morning, Aunt Muriel.
Morning.
Morning, Aunt Muriel.
Just relax, Mother. Grapefruit, Father.
Thank you.
Grapefruit, Mother.
Thank you, Simon.
That's what I like to see. A child being considerate to his parents.
A rare but happy event.
Rare? Simon is quite delightful this morning.
Would you pass the cereal, please, Geoffrey?
Do you really think you have time, Mother? You said you wanted to get your accounts done before your first pupil arrived in the morning.
I did.
Hang on, I was going to eat that.
Dad, remember your diet? You were saying only the other day the problem with our society is that we eat too much.
Quite right, too.
Mother and Father have taught us not to linger over our breakfast.
We have.
I must say, I had no idea this family was so wonderfully motivated.
Can I have a lift to school?
I thought this family started the day with a cold shower and a run up Mount Everest.
Seriously, Dad, I've been up since 6 a.m. I'm absolutely exhausted.
You certainly make an effort to charm your great aunt Muriel.
Yeah, well, tell me about it.
No, Mum and I are proud of you, Simon. It's never easy to be nice to difficult people.
Suppose. But it helps when they're going to leave you £90,000.
What did you say?
Nothing. I just really appreciate the lift to school.
You said 90,000.
I was kidding.
Simon, I know when you're kidding.
Okay, last night I overheard Aunt Muriel on the phone. You and Mum were really rude to her at dinner.
Wait a sec. You and Kate said Mum and I were fine at dinner.
We didn't want to upset you. Anyway, Aunt Muriel was thinking of changing her will to leave £90,000 to a bunch of kitty cats instead of you and Mum. Kate overslept, of course, but I made sure breakfast didn't go on too long, so the £90,000 may still be coming your way.
£90,000? I had no idea Aunt Muriel had so much money.
What? You mean you haven't been nice to her all these years because of her money?
Of course not. But at least this has taught you the value of charm.
You're looking very handsome this morning, Dad.
Am I?
Yeah, can I have a lift to school, please?
Sorry, Simon. Nice try, though.
Yes, Cedric, darling. I've had a good night's sleep and a good breakfast, and I've made a definite decision. I know it's rusty, but it's only got 90,000 on the clock, and it's automatic. They're always in great demand. I think I should try and get 700 for it. Ah! Just the person I was hoping to see.
Yes, Aunt Muriel?
Would you be an absolute angel and find me an envelope for this?
$90,000? You mean 90,000 miles on the clock?
Yes. I've hardly driven it since your great-uncle Hugo died. And my gentleman friend, Cedric, usually drives me everywhere in his brand new sports car.
I see. How marvellous.
I don't believe this, Simon. First you're up early and now you're going to be late if you don't get a move on.
64 megabytes, Mum. Stereo speakers, DVD player, 44-speed CD-ROM drive, graphite joystick.
Have you got your football gear?
It cost £2,000, but you could probably think of it as an advance on the 90,000 you're going to be getting from Great Aunt Muriel.
What are you talking about?
On second thoughts, maybe not.
Okay, everybody, mobile phones off, pages off. Thank you. Now, who has something original and imaginative and unexpected to tell us about the Second World War?
I have. Sorry, Miss Blair. This is my great Aunt Muriel, Miss Blair. She has a story to tell us about a girl on a bicycle on a French country road.